It's Sunday, February the 9th, 2014. Came to do a walk on a little short, about 1 kilometer trail that takes us to the chutes in Capriol. And last time we were here was on New Year's Day. It was too cold for the dog to walk. So anyway, we're back. And although we saw the signs of some construction going on when we were here on January the 1st, it seems to have expanded. There's a number of vehicles around, although I suspect 1 or 2 of them are walkers like us. And so we're just going to follow along and see where we're at. Well, I see a pipe going into the lagoon. It's going through a pipe, and that pipe doesn't go anywhere, so I have no clue what is going on. There was holes as we were coming along. Looked like it was draining into the, or it was ready to pump into the river, but I don't know. So we're going to carry on. Well, we're heading down towards the river, and I was just talking to a fellow there, and he thinks what they're doing is replacing the original supply to the lagoon from the town. So figures it goes under the road, and perhaps you know, it's time maybe rot it out. So it tells me that this lagoon's been there since the 40s, and he just wondered if there was perhaps an environmental issue as well, which could be, I don't know. So anyway, we have a split in the trail, but that takes us up into the hills and on the ski trail and a lot of places. But we're going to be headed. Here's a nice little pine section we're going to go through. Can't really tell from here is the Vermilion River. This is an old railway track. Of course, there's no tracks on it anymore, but it's abandoned track, and where we're going to head was called the Chutes, but it's actually officially called the Cedar Rapids. There was a bridge there. I think we got a runner coming. Good for that too. You can see here there's damage done to the tree. Last time I came here was to look at the damage that had been done. Never did find out the reason why they did it. This is just a slight example. Just ripped the hell out of everything. Here's a better view of the river. It's all iced over now. It can be deceptive because it can be quite quiet up here, but it gets quite fast. Now we're looking at a marsh there. And it's one thing about this time of year, everything's more open, so there's very easy. Look at the trail, and of course right in here is all covered in with branches and things like that, so you have more of a tunnel effect. Here's another view of the damage done. This river went along here for whatever reason. I think this is city land, so I'm not so sure anybody had permission to do this. They just slashed on either side, and it was just strange. I remember thinking at the time, here's another example. Thinking at the time there seemed to be no rhyme, no reason, or any standard for the width or anything like that. But I thought that for some reason there'd be maybe someone was going to work on the bridge that we've been talking about for years and never got. There's all these hang-ups for this. Anyway, you can see open water out there. I don't think it'd be very safe to go on walk on any of it. I haven't seen any tracks. Starting to open up a bit now. Of course, normal times that's of course all water. But we're not too far from our goal. It hasn't been arduous a walk in some ways. It's a little soft, and I got a sore leg, and it sort of doesn't support me. Oh, just in case I haven't showed you enough wrecked trees, here you are. Really get you. Notice about bush workers, they just slash, bash, crash, and leave junk in their work sites, soil cans, stuff like that. They are not very environmentally. Now, this is kind of interesting. Up to, say 5, maybe even longer years ago, this was normal. There's a beautiful 5K walk starting from where we started today, and you could go up here, or you'd then come down here, and you made this loop, and you'd be a high side, and you'd be over a lake on Watton, and then on the low side you'd be walking beside the lake. It was a lovely walk, and it was very popular amongst people, and I remember ladies coming in, they had their bags and to pick up garbage, and other ignorant SOBs didn't, just left there. Then somebody bought the property and closed it all off. But I see by the tracks, people are still going on it, even though the guy had all kinds of no trespassing signs and that sort of thing up there, but got pulled down. Probably gave up too much land to control. So here we are, the river, and that piece of property there is referred to as the delta. Now I can't recall if it's an actual ANSI site or it's a possible ANSI site. That's ANSI, trying to remember. They're sort of geographical sites of significance, and this is one of them. We have another one in Valcairn, at McCrae Heights. Now there's water, of course, and somebody really took a chance with their skidoo. Boy, oh boy. Stay there, girl. I never get sick of being here. Never get sick of this spot. Hope you can hear it right. So nice, running water. Right? So that's us. We've done 1 kilometer, and we can head back. When I mentioned that other section where we'd do the loop, you could go in this way, and I'm trying to think. Well, I've been in there a couple times, but I remember the first time I was with a friend and we were going to take a loop, and we came across all these no trespassing private signs. It was very disappointing. Well, hard to know what's the best attitude to take. So we will now head back. Well, here we are, the end of the trail, coming right back to where we were. Little construction site. We got in 2 clicks. Got enough support from the snow, although it's been good. My leg hadn't been sore. My leg wouldn't be as sore as it is now, but for people without sore leg, I'm sure it would be great. So until next time, and for anyone who hasn't done this walk at Cape Riol, I can say it's not too severe. Great view at the end. I highly recommend it. And we can extend the trail longer once the snow goes, because this trail matches up with another trail, which I'll point out, that goes along the riverbank. In fact, so there we are. I'll try to bring that trail. Hope you can see it. It's right over there. We'll see you again. Bye.